Welcome to another edition of We Are Change East Bay. I'm your host Manny and my homeboy Greg right here, bringing you the truth. Alright, we got the Ron Paul audit the Fed bill. Passed. I believe it had more than 300 votes. What else we got going on?
Yeah, what's happening now? Now we have Syria and we have the whole London thing. We're talking about that.
Right, they're talking about a strike.
You know, we have
the security going on strike.
Romney, we got to deal with him, all the news about him. I'm tired of hearing about Romney. I'm tired of hearing about Barack Obama. I don't care about either of them. I don't want to hear about them.
Yeah,
The
two-party system is broken.
I'm done with it. I'm so done, man. Nobody wants to hear that garbage. They just don't want to hear it. So
yeah,
that's all I got to say on that.
We're gonna take a short break. We're gonna take a short break, and we'll be right back after these messages from groups and things that we support. We'll be right back after this.
Wine and cheese. Now, what's the difference between Charles Shaw here and Firefly Ridge? Well, I can tell you right now, since I'm the wine connoisseur. Firefly Ridge is in my right hand, and Charles Shaw is in my left. Which is the best? Well, as I lift them, they both feel the same in weight, and when I pour them in the glass, they both taste like wine. So what's my recommendation? Buy Charles Shaw and Firefly Ridge and enjoy them both, because with wine and cheese there's no bad wine when you pour it in the glass. We will open no wine before it's time on Wine and Cheese.
We live in the world of deceit now, where similar to what we saw on 9/11, where
Which you've got
the
to
same
get
day,
me.
the same day of 9/11, there were news reports where the witnesses gave the quote-unquote official story of the 9/11 Commission report, where they said that the towers collapsed due to structural integrity failure and the fire, toting the exact line that the 9/11 Commission report toted. So I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to see media manipulation, especially in this day and age where it's already admitted that the government is giving us propaganda messages and actually paying to give out news about broadcasts. So it's pretty 1984-ish, I guess you can say. Coming back at you again, this is Manny from Here Change East Bay. Gonna take you into the next segment. That first segment, I'm pretty sure, had you at the edge of your seat. All these topics we're talking about, all this crazy news. Let me just remind you that fact is always stranger than fiction. So trust but verify, and always question everything around you. It's up to you to be the change you want to see in the world. So don't take my word for it. Be part of it. Take your time whenever you got it, and have some fun. See you on the other side.
These guys
Can't
definitely
trust the media.
You
And this is
cannot
why we
trust the
got
media,
together and
but
do this.
We are the
It's
media.
getting pretty obvious that there's total media manipulation. I mean, if you can't see that, I'm sorry. The sun's not yellow.
People
it's
probably
orange.
see that, or else they wouldn't be watching this. Definitely wouldn't be watching this.
Yeah. I mean, if
Wouldn't be
the
wasting
news
their
said the
time
sky
on
was, if the news said the sky wasn't blue, but not going just saying that.
You
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
who knows? Usually, if it's on Yahoo News, it's probably bullshit. So,
That's a pretty
you
easy
know.
way to sum it up, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, if it's on Yahoo News, it's bullshit.
pretty much.
Not
I mean,
not only that it's
it's
bullshit,
just-
it's more or less true
twisted.
bullshit.
It's
Yeah.
just twisted bullshit.
It's like the real news, but then they put a spin and a twist on it, and you're like,
It's
wait a minute, what's the agenda
not
here?
journalism.
No,
Yahoo News is not journalism.
No, it's
All it is
it's
is
out of the
rating.
watering trough, spoon fed, brought down from Associated Press, and
Yeah, I mean,
The
come
other
on.
regurgitators of garbage that we
Yeah,
call the
they're-
lamestream corporate horror media.
They make a big deal out of the stupidest things. You know, if you just look at it, oh man, it's just like they're talking about this. All of their stories are for just. They make no sense.
Do
There's no
they
purpose.
honestly think that we're
I
stupid?
would have been better off not having known their,
like
their
when you
stories.
read this shit, I mean, for me as an individual, when I go onto the news sites and I'm looking at the crap, like you're saying, the bullshit, I'm like, do they really think I'm that fucking dumb? I mean, shit, I have a fucking AA degree, whoop-de fucking woo, right? Everyone talks shit about that, they're like, oh, well, that's not a fucking college grad. Whatever. So, with that said, I mean, come on, this new shit that's coming out, this media, so-called lamestream, mainstream, fucking the no spin zone, the fucking truth bullshit, I guess you can call it, the O'Reilly factor, and the fucking
That
Glenn
guy's
Beck.
truth? Oh,
Oh,
man.
I mean,
If
they
that guy's truth, we're in
self-proclaim.
big trouble.
Yeah, these fuckers that call
Huge
themselves self-proclaimed truthers. You know, so, I mean, we're in this world of spin, and if you can't see the spin, I feel really bad.
Me too.
I can't really get mad at that, but I feel really bad. So, yeah, hopefully people see through this shit, because we don't know the afterlife, but we have faith and we hope in, you know, a better future for the planet, not only for us, but for the future generations to
For
come.
everyone. Yeah.
You know, and the people that we see on the day to day, you know, they walk in this zombie-like state, but they're waking up. I really think people are waking up.
Yeah. You are watching We Are Change East Bay News. We'll be back right after.
Do you like whining with your cheese? Or do you like cheese with your whining? Well, either way, we'll meet you right there here on Whine and Cheese. Join us.
You know, these people have been doing it for years, and I guess it just comes down to their level of arrogance and how comfortable they are with getting away with it all. And that's what you kind of see with this whole reckless behavior, with these leaks coming out, where they're not even really hiding anymore. It's pretty much in your face in the open. That whole Illuminati type lesser magic, where they put it right in your face, and you either do something about it or you go along with the whole agenda by doing nothing and remaining complacent. Complacency is basically going along with the whole program. Go along to get along is a mentality, and you know, we've seen it throughout this country. Not only throughout this country, but also throughout the world, where this Coca-Cola plastic fake society, I guess you can call it, this prescribed reality TV lifestyle that we should be, you know, living our lives modeled after. So it's a pretty deep program. You know, a lot of what I'm saying probably sounds like, man, this guy lost it. He's a crazy conspiracy guy. None of what he's saying is true or real.
Can't be.
But again, I urge each and every single one of you to really try to debunk what I'm saying. Every day I wish that all of this was fake and none of it was real, but unfortunate as it may be, it is real. So there's nothing you can do about that other than either stick your head up your ass, stick it in the sand, or actually do something about the current situation that you're facing, or again, you can do the other choice, and that's nothing, and have a nice day.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta do something. Whatever, you know.
Yeah, but what can I do?
Some
I'm just
will.
an individual.
So am I.
I can't do anything. I'm pathetic. I'm weak. I'm alone. There's no one out there to help me. I'll never make it through this. I know all this information, but no one out there knows about it.
How could you
I'm
know
scared.
all of these things, but you don't know that you're gonna make it through that? You know, you can't know everything that we've been sitting here talking about, and then say, but I can't do it by myself. You know, or I can't do it alone. These people really gotta change their way of thinking. You know,
Well, we've been conditioned
Too
into
hard on
thinking that
themselves.
we're pathetic losers.
we're not. We're not.
And
we're
we're
strong.
extremely, as a society, we're extremely self-judgmental.
You can't look at what everybody else is doing and see their great things and then want to do those things, and then when you fall short of it, then you're mad or you're sad or something. You
Just
can't
break
do
the
that.
chains.
Do-
People just
do
need to
your
break
thing.
the chains of self-censorship. They need to break the chains of, I'm
Break
afraid
the
what my
chain.
neighbor's gonna think.
Break the chain.
Yeah, break the chain.
Gerald Salute.
break the chains.
Break the chains.
But real talk. You have to break that. You can't be afraid. People are like, man, what is my mom gonna think? What are my neighbors gonna think? What is my spouse gonna think? What, you know? Do what you think is right. Don't be afraid. You know, there's always gonna be naysayers and people that say you're crazy and you're a bunch of crap. But you know what? Let them lose out on all the good stuff. So again, this is Manny and Greg, kind of going on a rant here. This is We Are Change East Bay News. We're just talking, letting you guys know what we think, what you know, we want to hear what you think. So I'm sure we're gonna see some crazy comments on the bottom of this one for sure. Be bold. Mighty forces will always come to your aid when you're bold.